Brake dust, spare parts, that'll do. Who's with me? There's a particular plane out here that I want to see. The banana is not one of them, but it's always good to capture. I just came in on one of those, by the way. This plane here, that is what I want to see take off. It does look like an Antonov of some sort. Oh, look at that. I wonder if that's Lady Liberty that we saw in JFK. That was Great Britain's V-Bill. I wonder what this one is. There's way too much heat haze. So we're going to just leave that there. Far too much haze, isn't it? That one is JetBlue 524. JFK. Clutter's Park here. It's heading over Las Vegas there. Alright, that is JA11KZ, Japan's 11 Kilo Zulu. Singapore is right behind the tail there of Airborne, no, whatever that plane is, Canada Cargo Jet. Alright, Nippon Cargo has touched down. And where's Singapore? Where did they go? Where'd they go? Ah, they're still there, okay. Alright, now normally, you know, if I was working LA Tower, I would shut down these taxiways here. Alright? Because they know there's loads of plane spotters over here, so they would, if I worked in the tower, if I were you guys there, I'd make it mandatory to always make sure these cargo jets get all the way down here to taxiway Lima, I think it is. Because that is where the action happens. Now, I'll leave it to the good sense of my brain to reckon that these guys chose to exit on this taxiway so that we can say hi to them and they can say hi to us. How do you not know what to look at, camera? It's right in your face. Okay. Fantastic work. Singapore is still in position. Alright, Japan's 11KZ in a beautiful 748 freighter. So let's hear it, guys. Let's say, Dear LAWA, Los Angeles World Airports, shut down taxiway Alpha 8. Just rip it up, throw it out. We don't need it. Be done with it. Alright? So that they can continue to come exit towards Clutter's Park. And direct all cargo jets to vacate via taxiway Lima. That is the petition that I want signed up with the aviation community, alright? So ditch taxiway Alpha 8. Give us Lima only for all cargo jets. You got that, guys? You got it? You hear me? Alright, well listen, I'm going to have to leave the Brits. Leave them there. Because now we've got John Wayne. This is John Wayne operating as Singapore flight number 11. Oh wait, you want to know what about this John Wayne stuff? Do you? Well, I've no doubts. Just look at the tail number, mate. You'll know what I mean. John Wayne, okay? John Wayne heading to Singapore, you think? No, they're going to Tokyo. You would think Singapore is going to Singapore. No. Tokyo it is. Peace. Sorry, chaps. I didn't get your landing. The law of precedence did not apply today. But here you are. St. BH. All right, welcome to LA, folks. All right, here is Spirit Wings 3787. Just came in on this aircraft. not too long ago as Spirit 3786 from Detroit. This bird's going right back to Detroit, and I have to tell you, I had such a pleasurable experience on this flight. The flight crew on that plane on 3786, second to none. They were really awesome. Very nice, very cool plane, very nice staff. If you guys go bye-bye, I will definitely miss Spirit. I love them. All right, off we go. Who's that guy lifting off here? Ah, American 32 in their 102-seat Transcon model Airbus A321, heading over to JFK. That is Nova United 198 Heavy, whisking away their people over to Shanghai. Their Continental registered Dreamliner jet. Look at that. Will it stay in one piece, or will it fragment itself and commit an early rapid disassembly? What we have here is November 773 UA. Now, the oldest jet, the oldest 777 in the world is 774 UA. So you would think 773 is one older than it, but it's not even close. Not the best sounding engine of today. Right, we're off. Ah. Okay, so that guy there, let's get a closer look on him, okay? So it has now shifted to a tailwind here at LAX. God bless it. I just set up, and hopefully there won't have to be a change in the runway and do the reverse op shit, because if that happens, yeah, you know what happens. We'll have to flip the script a bit. So they just inquired about the winds. 090 at 6, which is a slight tailwind for runway 24 left. So
About 2 minutes for Delta 958.
2 minutes they want, okay. You know, and that's, if they were not prepared for a tailwind takeoff, then yeah, it would be basically illegal for them to go ahead and start their takeoff run, because they don't have the performance data for the takeoff run. If they have to stop on the runway, if they lose an engine, the performance data is not valid until they get the accountability for the takeoff with a tailwind. So they're just going to rerun their numbers, so to speak, do the math again, and once they have the data, they'll recalibrate their aircraft if they have to, rebrief the departure if there is one, and then they'll be ready to go. So that's how that works. Well, while the 400 is sorting out their takeoff performance, let's have a look at November 588 Donald Trump.
Delta 958 Heavy, waiting for traffic departing the South Complex, runway 24 left, line up and wait. Line up, wait, 24 left, Delta 958.
Okay, so it sounds like they are finally ready to go, and that did not take long at all. The tower was just telling him, if you're not ready to go, we're going to have to move you guys, because there's airplanes behind you that really want to take off now. All right, this guy, inbound from Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson, Delta 996. All right, there we go. Nicely done. All right, so our friends there are finally ready to go. They've got their new numbers. They might have had to reconfigure their flap setting, you know, so you absolutely have to get new numbers when you, if you did not get them at the gate. Normally, we take off into a headwind, right? Normally, you want to take off into a headwind, but if you're not prepared for it, you have to have the data for it, for a tailwind. So good job, Delta. They did the right thing. And had they taken off with the wrong numbers, yes, it probably would have been safe, but it would definitely have been illegal, you know what I'm saying? Let's check out another, this is a 400 model. 300 is about to land, so let's keep it trained on this guy for now. Is he going, or is he lining up and waiting? I don't know. Okay, let's go to 189 DN. There they are. Delta 701 from New York City. I'll be in New York tonight. Yeah. I'll be spotting at TWA again, my friends. But I'll be spotting tomorrow, most likely. Not tonight, because I get there like at midnight. So landings might be long today. They might be a little bit on the long side due to the tailwinds. And what you have to do normally in a tailwind landing is cut the power a bit short, a bit earlier than you normally would. It's just my technique, it's not a rule, it's just my technique. Okay, we'll leave it there and see what is what. So I'm just checking out the wind forecast here at LAX, and it does not look like it's going to warrant a change of runway direction. I don't think they'll go reverse here because in 2 hours it's supposed to be a westerly wind again, so... All right, here they go, mates. They've got their numbers, they're ready to go, and we are ready to take the action.
Alaska 1109, Los Angeles Terror, Cosmic Turn, let's run 2 for left, line up and wait. Japan Air 062, heavy Los Angeles Tower, wind 060 at 5, runway 24, right, clear land.
What is 503? Oh, you know what? That's a good thing. I want to check to see if 503 has been brought back into service yet. That's the one that took out the tail from the CRJ in Atlanta. The CRJ being November 302 PQ, and the A350 being 503 DN. All right, from the H Hotel. I do not like to go to the other spotter's corner. I like to be on the west side of the building so that I can check out south landings if I have to. Next up here we got Japan 62 Heavy, operated by Japan's 864 Juliet inbound from Narita.
American 31, wind 0506, RDM, Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 24 left, American 31. Delta 2047, Los Angeles Tower, waiting for traffic, according to South Complex, runway 24 left, line of point.
Whoops. That was the sound of an American Neo taking off, possibly to Hawaii. Normally American does come to the north side for Hawaii departures, depending on what track they're using to go over the Pacific Ocean. Nice. Whoa. That was pretty sweet, my friends. Look at that. Can we see the American? Ah, there they are.
Alaska 1246 at Whiskey, cross runway 2 for left traffic, holding in position, contact ground 165.
Alright, we got plane spotters here. Nice. So that was American 31 that took off. I do believe they go to Kona or Honolulu. And as always, when I come out with my facts, please do not quote me on any of them. What you see there is the Freedom 1 bird. Everyone loves her. November 500 Whiskey Romeo operating as 2487. And they're heading over to Dallas Love Field. All right. And then I was wondering if this was 503. I still haven't had time to check out to see whether that aircraft is in service. No, it's the next one off the block. 504. That was close. Now let me just go to flight radar here really quick, all right? And I'm gonna type in November 503 DN. No, I don't want emojis, come on. And I see that aircraft, oh my word, it's gonna do its very first flight today. Can you believe that? I'm gonna have to put this into video here. Okay, I have snapped it. I'm gonna put it in 503 DN. You could see when it last flew and what it's about to do. Unbelievable. They're going to ferry it to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. And then there's nothing left after there. So it is a repositioning flight. It's got a 9900 series number, 9937. But you know what? That is pretty exciting news. All right, Freedom 1 is headed over to Love Field now. Forget the law of precedence for turbojets because we're not going to take the landing now. We're going to continue with the takeoff here as Alaska touches down. Maybe we'll get both, no?
1620 Los Angeles Tower, wind at 0508.
I think not.
4 right, clear to land.
Right, there she goes. Whoa.
050 at 8. RNAV Del Rey, runway 24 left, cleared for takeoff. For takeoff, 24 left, RNAV Del Rey, Delta 494.
All right, Delta 494 heavy.
1279.
Mix and match engine nacelles and translating Kal there. This big guy's heading over to Detroit. Funny story, so you might have seen my Detroit video already. But I was going to ride on an A350 to get back here from Detroit. So I was at Detroit. It was about what, 6 a.m. I woke up. I was like, you know what? There's a wide open Spirit flight. I just want to get home. So I didn't. The 350 leaves at 6:20 p.m. from Detroit to come here. I was like, screw that, man. So I just took Spirit back. It was a fantastic flight. Let me tell you, dude. And since I'm on one about Spirit right now, because of their turbulent, the brake dust, nice. Because of their turbulent nature at the economic position, I want to get as much Spirit as I can on my lens, on my social media, all that stuff, because they're going to be gone soon, man. That is my opinion. That is not a fact. Here is a problem banana plane. November 905 NK inbound from Vegas as 1723 now. And this would have definitely had the engine issue at one point in its life. So this one's been worked on. Probably parked at Goodyear for a while. Wow, what a performance that was, eh? All right, who do we got making all of that noise? Is that all that was? Very well. Don't stand on ceremony now, my friends. Okay, this one. There it goes.
Let's take off, 24 left Del Rey,
3 heavy. To Honolulu, November 781 Hawaiian Airlines. Dreamliner-9. Always happy to see that guy. Correction, that gal. All right, so recently they have suspended Dreamliner service to Phoenix, I heard, right? Is that right? And I believe they also announced that Hawaiian is going to allow Alaska to take total business control of the airline pretty soon here, so there's that going on. Do you like that or not? I mean, look what happened to the last airline that Alaska took over. By the way, Virgin America was a flippin' fantastic airline. I rode on them a lot. And they're one of the best, if not the best. Customer service, they didn't always get there on time, and sometimes they lost bags, but who doesn't do that, right? All right, enough of the... I'm just a bit curious. Is that a livery bird? I can't really tell. Let me have a closer look. Ah, okay. I'll have to get a closer, deeper dive in to see what livery that is. Well, I think it looks rather cool. I cannot in the screen here see what the tail number on that is, but I'm sure we all know by now, don't we? All right, we got dual heavies on both sides of the airport coming in. We got United 2434 in November 38,950, and on the south side we've got Tahiti 102 Heavy as France's Oscar November Uniform India. Who should I get? Should I get the United or should I get the Tahiti? Oh God, let's find out. Well, as we begin, we can see 38,950 here. They are inbound from New York, New Jersey. Can you believe that? So we'll get what we can of this aircraft, because I'm more interested in the south landing. Uh-oh, the sun is coming out. No. Okay, bye-bye, United. You're done. You're done. It's not a bigger fish to fry, but it certainly is a tastier one, isn't it? That's it. Cool. And check out the front. That is a front, isn't it? Look at that. The front is pushing past this LA basin. Temperature will change. The winds are changing already. They were from the east, now they're coming from the west. Fantastic day for spotting here in Los Angeles. ZipAir 23 has just given their lineup and weight clearance. Do you guys like that livery? I think it looks pretty cool, don't it? Yeah, I think it looks pretty sweet. Alright, they've been cleared to pull it out and hold it. Don't have a dirty mind now, do you? The Queen of the Skies will be our next capture after this, I believe, on the south side. Hopefully, unless I'm too late. The sun is out. That is a takeoff clearance. Now, is this a low-cost carrier or what? Or is it more of an elegant? I don't know. I have to do some digging. I would venture to say it's probably a low-cost transatlantic carrier for the people of Japan. Come on, let's go. You've been given your clearance. Sheer vibration makes the empennage shake a bit. I wonder if there's still a tailwind here. Oh, never mind the obstacle. Right, that's it. Well, there can't be two places at once, so I do apologize for that fact, because I would love nothing more than to watch the White Ghost take off here, right? But that's not going to happen, because we're going to watch a 747 land. But we can see the White Ghost taxiing around. The White Ghost. We've seen her before. We've captured her landing before, and also no, we didn't see this in Honolulu. All right, but they're gonna go, and we're gonna get what we can of her because it's the ghost, man. Forget about it. Wow, it's using reduced thrust. I know the sounds of these things like you never would have imagined, and yeah, this must be light. Where are they headed? All right, we got Hotel Lima 7602 now, inbound from Incheon. The Queen lives, bro. The Queen lives. There is no king of the skies, okay? That's just not happening. It is not a thing, bro. If the Queen lives, there is no king. There's no dual monarchy. That does not happen. And from what we can see here, the Queen lives on, mate. Tuna 978, that is United 33 Heavy from Narita. There's so many Naritas today, huh? What about Haneda? Why don't we have any Hanedas coming in today? So they had Boeing had their MAX 10 flying around the other day. Do you guys think that's a good airplane? I mean, dude, how much shinier can you polish a turd, and how much bigger can you make it? It's a tail strike waiting to happen, in my opinion. It's so low to the ground. All right. Right on. Next one, Air Premia. I didn't hear them respond to tower. The tower just told them to line up and wait, but I didn't hear a response.
Air Premia 102 Heavy, attack.
There you go. He's talking to you, boys.
SF3 Heavy, cross 124 left.
He's talking to you, mates. Answer the guy.
Alright, cross 24 left.
A lot of times, in the United States, when you get close to the runway, you just automatically switch to the tower frequency. You don't wait for them to tell you. But in most other places, you stay on the ground frequency until they switch you to the tower frequency. So they probably just didn't know to switch here, you know.
Air Premia 102 Heavy, attack. 124 left, line up, wait. Runway 24 left, line up and waiting. Air Premia 102 Heavy.
All right, there's a lineup and wait clearance that has been given. Pull it out and hold it. I don't know how many more times I want to say that in today's shoot. That was a joke that we had, that we would say back in the day where the clearance used to be position and hold. We would joke, say, all right, pull it out and hold it. But since that's been gone for quite some time now. There is their takeoff clearance. Now I've got a friend coming up here, but she can't find a parking spot because there is no parking places right now. I feel very awful about that. Oops, I hate doing that on camera.
Southwest 4701, number 2, Southwest 4701,
all right, let's go, let's get it done. Off you go to Incheon. Go, boys. Apparently it wasn't. They were just taking their sweet time. Okay, off they go. Let's go. You want to see the Delta crew before they go? I'll get the top part because I don't want the building to. Oh, that's going to do it anyway. All right, law of precedence will take effect here, my friends. That's Bravo 2020, inbound from Shanghai. It's China Eastern, 583 Heavy. Nice. Okay, off. Oh yeah, who's that guy? You know, there used to be LAN Chile, LAN Peru, LAN Brazil. I don't know what it is now. Just, well, if it's CC, it's Peru registration, and there it is. So there, yeah. Your guess is as good as mine, but Bravo, Delta Bravo, they're heading over to Miami, of all places. Ah, it's a cargo flight, okay. Converted aircraft into cargo. You can see all the windows are plugged in there. They got flip-up doors for the overwing exits. That's pretty cool. Or maybe they're even deactivated. I think they actually might be deactivated. All right, LATAM 1825 heavy over to Miami. Cool. I like that. Sounds like CF6s. Don't quote me on it. Favorite thing to say nowadays. That's it. Now we've got 664 NK banana. Today is all about heavies and all about bananas. I don't want anything else in my lens. This is the love for Spirit Airlines. I love them. They're awesome. And I think they are done soon. Who do we have coming in then? Who's this? Who's this? I know who it is. Do you know who it is? She does know who it is. What kind of plane is this? Cessna 172?
Yeah.
Ah. Japan Airlines 60 inbound from Osaka. Cool. Don't ask me to pronounce the name of that airport. I'm not doing it. But the airport code is KIX, K-I-X, and that is Japan's 873 Juliet there. They departed 9 hours and 5 minutes ago. Don't worry, Stina, you won't be in the shot. This thing's like pegged right on the runway.
I did do my makeup. So.
You did your makeup, yeah. This lens, you have to be like at least over there for me to see you.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just like a blur in the screen. That's my friend Stina. She spots planes too.
We all have our own.
Yes, this is now. Who do we got here? Uh-oh. Where'd it go? November 8:42, Mike Hotel here, inbound from JFK. You can hear them thrusting up. Are they battling winds? I don't think so. It's not that windy out here, is it? It's always fantastic to see a 400 model coming into LAX. They don't, it wasn't normally a thing here, was it? But now they have rerouted the 400s to come to LA because they're using a lot of their 300s to go from New York to Atlanta nowadays. Oh yeah, they must be bucking a bit of winds. But nonetheless, there's your greaser. Speed brakes come up, reversers deployed, and we are done. Welcome to LAX. Welcome to LAX. Who's next? Next up for the North Complex now, 9 Victor Swag. Is it Swag? Yes, it is. Last seen at JFK. What is this, Stina? Singapore. Singapore 12 Heavy. This plane is, you might think it's coming in from Singapore, right? We've talked about this before. It's not. It has not come from Singapore. It has indeed come from Narita. Is that a code share? Is that a normal route? Are they carrying for the Japanese flag? These are all questions I do not have the answer to. But look at that wing flexing about. There's a delayed sound in the engines going to idle, and that's due to our location. We are maxed out at 800 millimeters. So the sound takes a few seconds to get to the microphone. It does not mean that they're landing with thrust on and then going to idle. Hey, this is 537 Alpha Sierra here in the cute livery, the Pixar livery. Here we are. Ah, lovely lady, look at that. I said I was only going to record heavies and Spirit today, but nope, we're going to take this one. Because why not? There's no rules here, is there? Now the reported winds were 180 at 3, but that windsock tells a different story, doesn't it? I'm detecting an element of bullshit. That is their takeoff clearance. 513 Ds. Now remember we were talking about 503 earlier on the A350. Now it's not 503 Ds. That is actually an A321. 503 DN, which we're going to have to track that flight because I'm very curious to see what's going to happen to that plane afterwards. So look at Delta Airlines 9937 and tell me where it went. Ooh, the wind is picking up. They're going to have to change that ATIS really soon. Stina, is that fence going to come down and hit us in the head? Just make sure it hits me first, will you? So I don't have to go to work tonight. Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to go to work after all, which is fine because I haven't worked since last month. And all this time off. Will there be brake dust emission? Let's see. Yes, nice. Okay, cool. the things that I get awed about. Right into view here now. Tango Charlie, Lima, Golf, Juliet. Turkish, Mike, Tango, Heavy, inbound from Istanbul. There's like a ghost living inside my flipping camera here. Right, I've got a few more to go here and then we're out of here because I got to go over to get to work. Got to pay those bills, my friends, you know. I wish I could just plane spot all day long, but no, I don't really. I got other shit I want to do. But it is fun. All right, November 773 UA now. Might be the finale shot here for LA because it's time to go. Does that make me look fat? My friend Stina taking a picture of me. And yes, I do look fat, but it's all right because I don't give a beep. Oh, she took a picture of me, but here I am. I'm losing the shot of 773. Almost my favorite plane. Whoa, nice. Thank you for the action, mate. That was a nice, firm, borderline hard touchdown right there. Yeah. All right, so that was the finale landing here. Short shoot over here in LAX because I gotta go. Okay, that's their clearance. Hotel Lima 7622 is operating as Korean 018 Super, and you know where they're going. I don't have to say it, you already know. And if you don't know, then you have no business being a plane spotter. Or an enthusiast for that matter. Well, let me give you a hint. They're not going to North Korea, are they? I wonder if this was a COVID bird stored during COVID in Australia. I bet it was. Want to see some rudder action? All right, thank you for hanging out with the quick shoot here, my friend Stina and I. Just chilling, watching airplanes. Make sure to follow her. You probably already do. She's got a hell of a lot of followers already. Alright, peace. Oh, I'm not done yet, am I? I love that spot. Alright, take care. Peace out. Don't do anything stupid.